Hey there guys, and welcome back to the Moto Gumption YouTube channel with your host, Ishmael Barrientos. You know, I didn't say my name on the last video. I'm gonna have to get used to remembering that. Anyways, for today, what we're gonna be doing is taking the rest of the stuff off the bike, which is actually pretty simple. So, we're gonna get the rest of it off, make it a little bit more naked, and get right into it. Stay tuned. So on today's episode, what we're gonna be doing is, man, it's actually freaking hot in here today. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the garage door. A little bit of light, a little bit of breeze come in. Anyways, so today what we're gonna do is get the intake off, the front of the bike off, including the gauge cluster, and as well as start on the top of the bike. But before that, I remembered, you know what? I gotta do some grinding, well, not grinding, sanding. I gotta do some sanding on the frame. As you can see right here, needs to be sanded smooth to get these blemishes and the gouges out. As well as, I didn't tell you guys this, but this mounting knuckle, I'm assuming it was for actually the factory on mounting the engine, but this has to go because this is actually where the housing of the supercharger is gonna go. So today, before I start doing all this stuff and get debris and metal particulate inside of the intake and on the top of the head right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this and this. You know, safety first, y'all. Earplugs too, not because it's super loud, just because it's annoying to hear all that sanding for a while. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna start off lightly with a 120 pad. So we're making progress. Not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and put this radius back on her here because we got a flat spot right there. So we're going to go ahead and get a binder pad on here. Finish up with the 220 pad. Just to go ahead and make it a tad bit smoother. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so now that we got that done right there, we're going to go ahead and remove that mounting knuckle on the engine right here. Switch over from the sander to an angle grinder. I'm actually glad I got my earplugs in because this one's actually annoyingly loud, probably unsafe loud. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to that. Lots of material all gone, which is nice because now that supercharger can actually sit in there with no issues. Alright guys, I actually have a cameraman now, which is awesome. First time for this channel. But we're going to go ahead and start removing the top of the intake, and it's 2 pieces, and then we're actually going to get on the bottom. So, cameraman, pan down. And these are screws, not bolts or anything, so they come out pretty easy. understand why it would not come out. And there's a sneaky guy in there. All right, so, oh sweet, they have a aftermarket air filter in here. That's nice. So, not too clean, not too dirty. So, all right. Next, we're going ahead and remove the velocity stacks off of the intake, and these bolts actually do not come apart from the velocity stack. They're integrated in. Watch, this to be the set that proves me wrong and drops in there. Voila. See? I do remember that. Alright guys, and welcome back to a new day. If you haven't noticed the change of shirt, it is a new day. Got kind of late actually with my cameraman, and it was really freaking hot. It's hot today, but I was getting tired, long day at work. So we call it quits that night or last night, and we're gonna go ahead and start up today. No cameraman though, he's at the lake, lucky punk. Anyways, alright, so getting onto these throttle bodies right here, there's gonna be these 4 clamps that hold it to, 4 boot clamps, holding it to the head. And as you can see, straight down, there's one here, there, way back there. The 4th one's actually going to be facing the other side. And that should do it. Hopefully it broke it loose enough. Yes, it did. Let me get a better camera angle for you guys. Alright, so now the throttle bodies are not off. I do have some stuff that's connected underneath there, but I shouldn't need to disconnect it. I'm probably just gonna push it back and hold it there and call it good. So now that that's rolled back some, I can take off this stuff right here, take off the valve cover, and have more access to the head in this location, which is what I actually need. Figured I'd show my face in this one since I'm a little camera shy and getting used to it, but all right, so we have 4 ignition coils. This is pretty much all it is. 2, 3, and 4. So we have those right there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these in for now because they're gonna come up with the head anyways. No point in risking getting oils and stuff in there. Or not oil, sorry, debris or dirt. But I mean, if I port the head, I'm gonna have to take off the valve springs and the valves anyways. So it doesn't really matter, it's gonna get all dirty. So we'll see, I'm still debating on porting the head. It'll pick up a few horsepower, lessen the boost pressures as well. More airflow at less boost, which is more horsepower. So we'll see what we're gonna do about that. I haven't decided just yet, like I said. It might be a project to do to kill some time while I have parts come in. Have not had any parts really come in. I guess the COVID-19 things is really slowing things down. So we'll see about that. Let me go ahead and get this. And the last thing for the top of the head is actually gonna be the cam position sensor. This is basically lets the engine know where the cam rotation is. Just sends a magnetic pulse through here, engine reads it. So instead of actually removing this bolt, what I'm gonna do is just undo the sensor. Voila. All right, so we're done with that. We will be getting the head off next, so we will need to be taking off the top of this, but until I get there, I'm gonna leave it covered. No point in doing it right now while I'm not working on it. All right, let's go ahead and get to the front of the bike. Just like that, and there's one, boom, and that was pretty much it holding this thing together, which is actually pretty insane. I'm hoping they left all the other stock stuff wiring. They didn't cut anything, which is nice because I would be a little irritated, but it would get fixed no matter what. So it looks like, yep, everything's here connection wise. I want to get my face in the shot so we can actually be personable with you guys. Anyways, I mean, what do you guys think of it so far? Am I going too much into detail? I can cut that out. Do you guys enjoy it so far, what I'm doing? I mean, I like some feedback. I see a lot of people looking and watching, but I think it said like 15% of my viewers are subscribed. So I mean, if you guys enjoy this or would like to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and share. Please share, you know. I mean, if you're not a bike person or into this kind of thing, you sharing still promotes the channel and helps it grow. Very small right now. We just passed 100, by the way, guys, which is awesome. We passed 100 subscribers, which is really cool. I think I'm at 103 right now at this particular moment. Man, I can feel myself glistening again. Anyways, we're past 100, which is nice. I guess it's a milestone for being less than a month old channel with only 4 videos. That's good. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are my friends or bike people in town, which is nice. But you know, helping this algorithm grow is going to help this process and help me do more of this stuff. I mean, the next one might be a different, it will be a different bike, but I would like to get to a point where we can do a new bike, which would be awesome. 0 miles, no damage, just replacing some parts and making it better, you know? So anyways, let's go ahead and do these next 2 screws and then get this off of here. All right, guys, and that's actually all I got for today. We finished what we needed to do for the next step. We got everything off. I will be taking the head off. I think I actually am going to do a port job, nothing extreme, just a little bit of better airflow so we can get that in there. Also, we'll be addressing the shock, okay? And we're going to be, hopefully I get the head gasket in from Cometic and some other parts so we can go ahead and start doing that. That's really needed. I think COVID's still kind of slowing down shipping, but actually today, that's all I got for you guys. It's freaking hot in this garage, and I want to say thank you guys for the support. Again, we passed the 100 subscribe mark, which is awesome, so maybe we can get this one a little further. Please like, subscribe, and share. You know, all that stuff really does help the channel out. As well as I want to say sorry for getting a little rough. I do have a family, and I'm working around doing the family thing and this late at night editing. It's kicking my butt, but I will shave, clean up for you guys. They call me Scruffy, but we're gonna fix that. All right, guys, so for today, that's actually all I got, and I will see you guys on the next one. How could I forget? How could I forget? The raffle, guys. Don't forget, it is for a good cause. St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. All profits will be going to that research facility, hospital. All right, so if you guys like what you're seeing and want to see more, especially the bike, if you want to win a bike, and I will be getting you guys more details as it gets closer, okay? All the profits are going to St. Jude's Research Hospital, and you know what to do, guys. Thumbs up.